live through YouTube. I don't really do this too much, so we're gonna hope that I don't have too many tech issues. But my box of prize books came in for my 2025 Summer Reading Challenge, kiddos. I did this for the first time last year, and this was my second year, and I had so much fun challenging kids to read or be read to for 700 minutes across 5 weeks, which is about 20 minutes a day. And we even had some kids that went for my bookworm bibliomaniac level, which is 1,000 minutes in 5 weeks, which is absolutely amazing. It means those kids are getting exposed to some great books, great vocabulary, plus just spending time with books instead of, say, technology, which is always great for their minds. And I know that the summer makes this kind of hard sometimes, so especially when we're so busy. So congrats to those kids. The books all arrived, so now I'll be packing up all those awesome prize packs for everyone and getting them shipped off. But I wanted to show you guys inside some of the books that were the prizes chose. Kids that did reach the 700-minute level got to choose a free book from a list, and I wanted to show you guys inside some of them. So the two most popular ones that were picked by the kids were Coco and the Fly, as well as the 1001 Bugs sticker book, which is really, really fun. So we give you a quick little flip through here as you see. So Coco and Fly is one of our wordless comic books, meaning that the books the pages have no words. It is purely just pictures to kind of create their own story using the picture clues, which makes this a really fun one for kids that don't even know how to read yet, all the way to kids that just love to be creative. So it's really one for all ages. And I mean, even I, going through it as an adult, loved trying to piece together the story based on the pictures. So it's a great for like pre-reading skills as well, because kids are trying to interpret what they see in pictures, as well as just their fantastic creativity as well. Now, the other most popular one that was picked by prizes is going to be the 1001 Bugs to Spot sticker books. This is like our 1001 to Spot book, but it's paperback form because it is the sticker book. So it is the same book that you have in the hardbound version, but it just includes some really great stickers as well. And so what you're doing is, think of this as kind of like Where's Waldo style, where it's giving you different things to spot. This is a bug theme one, and you're trying to spot them on all the pages. So you get lots of where you have ones where you might have to find 7 or 6 or just one of. So a really fun one for kids that are younger can just try to spot the items, and then older kids can try to find every single 1001 item in it. And then of course you get the fun sticker aspect to it, which makes this really fun as well, because let's be honest, kids do love stickers, and they get to add the stickers to each of the individual pages. So those were the two most popular prizes that were chosen, but let me show you a couple others that were picked by some kids. We do have another really great activity book series that's by Bear Grylls, one of our fantastic partners. How wonderful is it he chose Kay Miller to be his publisher, which means we get to distribute those books for him. And so they've got these great, kind of reminds me of like National Geographic for Kids style activity books. And so you're going to have some great things to do in terms of, puzzles and, word jumbles and mazes, and of course stickers as well. So great for nature lovers, as well as kids that just like to learn about, in this case, different animals. This is the Predators line. Another fun one for the older range is going to be the hand lettering the A to Z way. So for people that want to learn how to write cool letters. I know this was it's kind of been like a fun fad, and I'm all for it. They show you different types of ways to write all the different letters so you can practice. And so it's just a fun way to kind of be artistic. And talk about we see adults that learn how to do this by making chalkboards and stuff. You see people just doing it in their homes. And so businesses will pay people to do great hand lettering on their windows. And so it's a great one for kids that love to be artsy and craftsy, and also a great one that for an adult option as well, since people are always looking, like I always ask, like, does Paper Pie have adult books? Not technically, but for people that are kid at heart, we do have some fun ones that they would enjoy as well, hand lettering being one of them. The Biggest Story is one of the picture books that we had. I had it as an option for a prize. Errol is kind of bored. He wants his mom to tell him a story, but his mom says, why don't you go think up of a story, because she's busy. Let's be talking about how that is so real. And so he just kind of lets his imagination kind of run wild, and just comes together with this fantastic story, The Biggest Story. And at the end, he does get to tell the story to his mom, who thinks it's absolutely wonderful. So great for kids just kind of work on their imagination and storytelling skills. We also have Yoga Animals series. We got other animals or different series. This is one's in the forest. So a great mindful activity is going to teach kids about stretching, body awareness, and just kind of learning how to breathe, which is great for self-coping skills. And again, fantastic for just movement in general. So a lot of families that might homeschool will incorporate this with their PE curriculums, and a lot of classrooms might just use it as a way to get the jiggles out. But it's going to talk with different animals, and the animals are doing the yoga positions, and it's going to show you how can you do it too. So this is Yoga Animals in the Forest. Let's see. I've got two more that were kind of the big prize choices that people picked. We have Understanding Econ. This is going to be a great one for the middle school age range, upper elementary, high schoolers, and adults. Because let's be real, learning how to do econ can be a hard topic. But I love how Usborne Publishing does such a phenomenal job of writing at an accessible level. And so you can kind of talk about different topics, like turning resources into products. Talks about the different types of markets and how people sell. It talks about making choices in terms of, the choices you make in terms of purchasing and saving, and how group decisions might impact the price of things, or how economics work in our, in our society. So a really, really great one, especially for kids that are very analytical and really love math. They can kind of be exposed to such an advanced topic, but at a younger age. And the last one that was also pretty popular was these art cards, and I absolutely love them. This is the Art Cards Draw Cartoon Robots. It's kind of like almost like a game in that you get to choose, you're picking from different piles, and you get to draw a robot. So you're going to get different types of, cards. There's gonna be one that's for like different types of mouths, different types of eyes. And as you draw from each pile, you're gonna get the different pieces, and then you get to use them to draw robots. So you're gonna get totally random, unique creations every single time that you play, so to speak. And again, another great one for all ages, from young toddlers all the way to adults will have fun with this. And because it's so small and pocket size, it's a great one to take on the go in your go bag for when you're doing activities or going to restaurants. It's great if you're going on vacations and you want a hotel activity. It also makes a great stocking stuffer size as well for those of you that like to put little items in those Christmas stockings or Easter baskets. So those were some of the fun prizes that were offered to my bookworms this past summer. It will be something that I annually offer. So if you missed the boat on this last round and you want to be invited to the next, you can always shoot me a DM, and I can make sure you're on my follow-up list for the following year. If you were one of my 2025 kiddos, get excited, because I'll be putting together all of your prize packs, all the extra little bonus prizes. Actually, I have some right here. Little bonus prizes kind of arrived as well, for the kids that did those weekly bonus challenges. Those are all going to get packed up and shipped off to you guys soon. So anyways, guys, thanks for hanging out, and congratulations to all my 2025 summer bookworms.